Good morning students. Today we are going to solve the remaining problems in exercise 5.2. The 11th problem is a travel company owns a fleet of cars and buses. The maximum capacity of each car and bus is given in the table. How many small cars are required to accommodate 19 passengers? Here the capacity of small car, big car, minibus, non-AC bus, Volvo bus is given. Here a question is asked, how many small cars are required to accommodate 19 passengers? First let us write the capacity of small car. Capacity of small car is 4 passengers. Now we have to find how many small cars are required to accommodate 19 passengers. Number of passengers is given. Number of passengers is given as 19. We have to find small cars required to accommodate 19 passengers. Small cars required to accommodate 19 passengers. That is, we have to divide 19 and 4. Four into 4 is 16. So write 16 here. Subtract 9 minus 3 is 9 minus 6 is 3. We need to find small cars required to accommodate 19 passengers. So we should divide 19 and 4. When we divide, we get the answer as 4 and remainder we have 3. In 4 cars, 16 passengers can accommodate and remaining we have 3. For this 3 persons we have to accommodate another one small car. So number of small cars required to accommodate 19 passengers is 5, because 16 passengers can accommodate only 4 cars. Remaining we have 3 persons. For 3 persons we have to accommodate another one small car. So total number of cars will be 5. Small cars required to accommodate 19 passengers is equal to 5 cars. The next question, a group of 56 people wants to hire big cars. Find out how many big cars they need. 56 people want to hire big cars. We have to find how many big cars they need. First let us write the capacity of big car. Capacity of big car is 8 passengers. Big cars required to accommodate 56 people. First let us write number of passengers. Number of passengers is 56. Big cars required to accommodate 56 passengers. For this we have to divide 56 by 8. For one big car can accommodate 8 passengers. Number of passengers is 56. We have to find big cars required to accommodate 56 passengers. So we have to divide 56 by 8. In 8th table, 7 8s are 56. 56 minus 56 is 0. So big cars required to accommodate 56 passengers is equal to 7 big cars. The next question is 700 passengers board 17 non-AC buses. Do the buses have any vacant seats? If yes, how many? 700 passengers board 17 non-AC bus. First let us write the non-AC bus capacity. Capacity of non-AC bus equal to 42. Number of passengers, is given as 700. Number of non-AC buses is 17. We have to find, do the buses have any vacant seats? So we have to find number of seats. Number of seats in a non-AC bus. For number of seats, we have to multiply number of buses and number of passengers. Capacity of non-AC bus. To find number of seats, we have to multiply number of buses and the capacity of non-AC bus. So we have to multiply 17 and 42. 1 7 is 7, 2 7s are 14. So write 4 here and 1 is remaining. 1 into 2 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 7 4s are 28. Write 8 here and 2 is remaining. For second line, you have to put a 0 in the first place and start writing from the second place. 7 4s are 28. Write 8 here and 2 is remaining. 1 4 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Add them. 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 3 is 11. 6 plus 1 is 7. So, number of seats in a non-AC bus equal to 714 seats. We have to find, do the bus have any vacant seats? Number of passengers is given as 700, but we have 714 seats. So we have to subtract 714 and 700. Then we will get the answer as 14. 14 seats will be vacant. Seats available is 714, but the number of passengers are only 700. So when we subtract 700 from 714, 4 minus 0 is 4, 1 minus 0 is 1, so the answer is 14. Number of vacant seats is 14. Number of vacant seats is 14. Next, How many Volvo buses are required to accommodate 3,430 passengers? Is the same number of buses enough to accommodate 22 more passengers? First, let us write the capacity of Volvo buses. It is 54. Number of passengers is 3,430. What we have to find? How many buses are required to accommodate 3,430 passengers? Buses required to accommodate 3,430 passengers. We have to divide 3,430 by 54. When we divide, we will get the buses required to accommodate 3,430 passengers. First, let us consider the first three numbers. 343. First, consider three numbers. 343. Find a number that is nearer to 343. We have 324. The number should not exceed 343. So, the number will be 324. 6 into 54 is 324. Subtract. 4 is greater than 3. So, we cannot subtract. So, borrow from the before number. So, 2 will be changed as 3 and 3 will be changed as 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. When we subtract 2 from 3, the answer will be 1. 19 is smaller than 54. So, we cannot divide. So, we have to bring the 0 down. Now, we are going to divide 190. Find a number that is nearer to 190. We have 162. The number should not exceed 190. If we look at 216, the number exceeds 190. So, we have to look at 162. 3 into 54 is 162. Subtract. I have borrowed 1 from 9. So, 9 will be changed as 8 and 0 will be changed as 10. We have to subtract 2 from 10. So, the answer will be 8. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 minus 6 is 2. With 63 Volvo buses, we can accommodate passengers and 28 passengers will be remaining. When we accommodate with 63 buses, 28 passengers will be remaining. 63 bussesல வச்சு நம்ம வந்து passengers accommodate பண்ணோம்னா நமக்கு 28 passengers remaining இருப்பாங்க பஸ் இல்லாமல். அப்போ இவங்களுக்கு தனியாக நம்ம ஒரு பஸ் அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணணும். அப்போது total number of buses வந்து 64. Another one question is asked. Is the same number of buses enough to accommodate 22 more passengers? நமக்கு வந்து பஸ்ஸஸ் வந்து இப்போ 64 பஸ்ஸஸ் வேணும். ஆனால் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஒரு 22 பேசஞ்சர்ஸ் வந்தாங்கன்னா நமக்கு அதே பஸ் போதுமா அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So we have to add 28 and 22. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry 1 to next place. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So number of passengers in the last bus, that is 64th bus, will be 50 passengers. But the capacity of Volvo bus is 54. So 64 buses enough to accommodate 22 passengers more. Number of buses required to accommodate 3,430 passengers is equal to 64, because we have 28 passengers remaining. For them we have to arrange another one bus. So 63 plus 1 is 64 buses. The last question is the same number of bus enough to accommodate 22 more buses? Same number of buses is enough to accommodate 22 more passengers. 28 passengers காண்டி இன்னொரு பஸ் அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணுறோம், அதுதான் 64th பஸ். அது கூட 22% passengers ஆட் பண்ணாலும் நமக்கு 50 தான் வருது. நமக்கு டோட்டல் கெப்பாசிட்டி வந்து 54. அப்போது 64 பஸ்ஸஸே நமக்கு போதும். 22 மோர் பேசஞ்சர்ஸே நம்ம அதிலே அக்காமடேட் பண்ணிடலாம். ஃபார் தேட் யூ ஹாவ் டு ரைட் தி 54th table in your side for the calculation. You have to just multiply 54 into 2 like this. 4 into 2 is 8. 5 into 2 is 10. Like this you have to multiply for numbers from 3 to 2 to 10. Then you have to write like this and then divide. Then it will be easy for you. Next we are going to solve worksheet. The first problem is solve the following division statement. We are going to divide 2363 by 6. Consider first two numbers, that is 23. 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12, 3 6 are 18, 4 6 are 24. 24 is exceeding 23. So we have to look at the before number. 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12, 3 6 are 18. Stop with 18. Now subtract. 8 is greater than 3. So borrow from the before number. So 3 will be changed as 13 and 2 will be changed as 1. 13 minus 8 is 5. We can check the answers like this. 5 is less than 6. So the division that we are doing is correct. If the number while subtracting is got as greater than 6, then the division is wrong. நம்ம இப்படி டிவைட் பண்ணும்போது ஒரு நம்பர்லேருந்து சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணி வர ஆன்சர் டிவைசரை விட சின்னதாக இருக்கணும். 6 is the divisor here. 5 is less than the divisor. So the division we are doing is right. இங்கே இருக்கிற நம்பர் 6 விட பெருசாக இருந்துச்சு, 6 இல்லை 6க்கு மேலே இருந்ததுன்னா நம்ம டிவைட் பண்ணுறது தப்புன்னு அர்த்தம். 5 is less than 6. So bring down the 6 here. Look at the number that is nearer to 56. We will get 9 6 are 54. So write 9. 9 6 are 54. Subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2. Bring down the 3. Again 3 6 are 18. 8 is greater than 3, so we cannot subtract, so borrow from the before number. So 2 will be changed as 1 and 3 will be changed as 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. So the quotient is 393. Remainder is 5. This number is called as dividend. This is called as divisor. This is quotient and this is remainder. The next question is, a vendor has different types of nuts weighing 743 kg. He needs to pack 5 kg of nuts in each box. How many boxes are required? How many nuts will be left after packing? First it is given as weight of the nuts. It is 743 kg. Next, in a box we can have 5 kg of nuts. So, one box equal to 5 kg of nuts. We have to find how many boxes are required. Boxes required equal to, we have to divide 743 with 5. 743 5. First consider the first number alone, 7. 1 5 is 5. Subtract 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 is less than 5. So the division we are doing is correct. 2 is less than 5, so we cannot divide. So bring down the 4. 5 4s are 20. So write 4 in the quotient. 5 into 4 is 20. When we subtract, 4 minus 0 is 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. Again bring down the 3. 8 5s are 40. Write 8 in the quotient. 8 into 5 is 40. Subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. 4 minus 4 is 0. So, boxes required is, we have to write the number in the quotient. It is 148 boxes. Next we have to find how many nuts will be left after packing. Nuts left after packing equal to 3. Because the remainder is 3. So, nuts left after packing is 3 kg of nuts. The boxes is the number in the quotient and the nuts left after packing is the number in the remainder. So, the number is 3. So, nuts left after packing is 3 kg. The fourth question is, look at the picture and answer the questions. I have drawn the picture here. In the final match, many players performed well. The man of the match trophy was awarded to 2 players. How much money did each receive? Players awarded, number of players awarded with man of the match equal to 2. 2 players were awarded man of the match. Man of the match money awarded is rupees 2500. Money awarded for of the match equal to rupees 2500. We have to find money each player gets. Money each player gets is, we have to divide the money 2500 by number of players. Number of players is given as 2. So we are going to divide 2500 and 2. 1 2 is 2. So write 1 and 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Now bring down the 5. 2 into 2 is 4. So write 4 here. 5 minus 4 is 1. Now bring down the 0. 5 into 2 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. We have remaining 0 in the dividend. So we have to add 1 0 in the quotient. We have divided only 250 and the answer we have got is, that is the remainder is 0 here. But we have not divided the 0, this 0. So we have to add that 0 in the quotient. Money each player gets, that is equal to rupees 1250. That is the number in the quotient. The next question is, there are 15 players in the winning team. How much money did each player get? Number of players in the winning team. The number is given as 15. We have to find how much money did each player receive. Money received by winning team is rupees 37,500. Money received by winning team. It is given as rupees 37,500. Money each player gets equal to, we have to divide 37,500 and 15. 37,500 and 15. We have to know 15th table for that. 115 is 15. 2 15s are 30. 3 15s are 45. 4 15s are 60. 5 15s are 75. First let us consider 37 alone. 2 15s are 30. So write 2 in the quotient and 30 here. Subtract. 7 minus 0 is 7. 3 minus 3 is 0. Now bring down the 5 here. So the number is 75. Find a number that is nearer to 75. We have 5. 5 into 15 is 75. 75 minus 75 is 0. But we have 2 zeros undivided. So we have to add 2 zeros in the quotient. We have divided only 375. But we have remaining 2 zeros. So add 2 zeros in the quotient. money each player gets equal to rupees 2500. The next question is, the runner-up team also had 15 players. How much money did each player receive? Number of players in runner-up team is 15. Money awarded for runner-up team it is 22,500. Money each player will receive equal to, we have to divide 22,500 by 15. For that we have to know 15th table. 115 is 50, 2 15s are 30, 3 15s are 45, 4 15s are 60, 5 15s are 75, I have written till 6. I will multiply if I need it again. First consider the first two numbers, 22. 30 is exceeding 22. So we have to write 1. 1 15 is 15. Subtract. 5 is greater than 2. So we cannot. So borrow from the before number. So 2 will be changed as 1. And this 2 will be changed as 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. Now bring down the 5. Look at the number that is nearer to 75. We have 75 itself. 5 into 15 is 75. So write 5 in the quotient. 5 into 15 is 75. 75 minus 75 is 0. But we have not divided these two zeros, so add that 2 zeros in the quotient. Now money each player will receive is rupees 1,500. So each player in the runner-up team will receive rupees 1,500. Thank you, students.